Today we're looking at this mint 1977 Ford F-150 Ranger. This truck belongs to a friend of mine. His brother bought it brand new, so my friend's the second owner. His brother was the first owner. He said this truck is exactly the way it rolled off the showroom floor, other than it's been painted. Other than that, drivetrain wise, it's just like it rolled off the floor. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so like I said, this truck belongs to a friend of mine. He is very particular about his vehicles. He wants everything to look right, work right, no leaks, no squeaks and rattles. If it's on the truck, he wants it to work just like it's supposed to. His brother bought this truck brand new back in 1977 and owned it up until he sold it to my friend, his brother, which was probably 15 or 20 years ago. The only thing that's been changed about the truck since it came out of the showroom was he's obviously put different wheels on it, and the truck has been repainted at some point about 20 years ago. Up until that point, it was used as a pickup truck, had some scratches and faded paint and whatever, so he had it repainted. This is a 1977 Ford F-150 long bed. It's the Ranger package. I guess you could get the Ranger and a model called a Custom, which was kind of a stripped down model. They didn't have a whole lot of options in 1977 anyway. But my dad had a 77 F-150 that was a custom. When I was little, growing up, that's actually the truck I learned to drive in. It was a 306 cylinder with a 4-speed manual, 4-wheel drive truck. This truck came from the factory with a 460 under the hood and an automatic transmission. I don't know what it has for rear end gears. But as you can see, this thing, as I keep saying, is in cherry condition. It's garage kept, has been since it was repainted 20 years ago. He takes it out and drives it around town 2 or 3 times a month. But like I said, he is particular, and he also takes really good care of his vehicles. You'll never see dirt in the floorboard or trash in the bed or anything like that. He really takes care of his stuff. This hood ornament, he said, came on it from the factory as well. I'm not a Ford historian or anything, but all the body style trucks like this that I've seen, I don't recall ever seeing a hood ornament on one like that. So that's kind of cool. We'll go inside of it here, take a look around, then we'll go under the hood. So you can tell, like I keep saying, this thing is well taken care of. No cracks in the dash. Nothing on the dash or anything. I believe that seat's been either recovered, or I'm sure it's the factory seat. It's probably just been recovered at some point. Headliner's in great shape. That right there is about as dirty as you'll ever see one of his vehicles. So made in, what's that say, February of 77? Really cool old truck. Let's go under the hood here and take a look around. Did this thing have AC? I don't guess it did. Still got the factory radio in it. He did add some gauges to it. Like I keep saying, this truck is in such great. I mean, look how easy the door closes. But he won't take it to car shows or anything. He's got an old Monte Carlo. Maybe someday we'll get a video of it for the channel. But he takes the Monte Carlo. It's a 1970 that's every bit as nice as this truck is. He will take it to the car shows, but he won't take this truck because, in his opinion, it's just an old truck. It's nothing that anybody would want to look at. Is kind of the way he looks at it, or the kind of the way he thinks of it. I'll tell you a story about this guy, of how particular he is. And I'm not making fun of him by any means. He's a good friend of mine, a great guy, give you the shirt off his back. But he is so particular about stuff. This truck was leaking a little bit of oil at one time. Now, when I say a little bit, I mean if he left it parked in the same spot for a month, it would have 3 or 4 drips of oil underneath of it. underneath the engine. So he took it to a local mechanic and paid him to pull the engine out of the truck, to fix the 3 or 4 drops of oil a month, which was ended up being a rear main seal, but paid him to fix that. And the other half of the purpose of pulling the engine out was to repaint everything while he had it out of the truck. So he paid a mechanic to pull the engine, fix a leak that consisted of 2 or 3 drops a month, and repaint the engine before we put it back in. So he's a particular guy. Like I said, I'm not making fun of him a bit. His friends kind of tease him a little bit now and then that when he dies, he's going to have his casket dug up every 6 months to, touch up any paint or any scratches that might be on it. But we do it just in jest, and we all get along really good. Like I keep saying, he's a great guy. But this truck is straight, clean, no rust, no dents, no scratches. I would imagine it's every bit as nice as it was the day it rolled off the showroom floor. And in some ways, it's probably even nicer than it was when it was brand new. Kind of in the body work and the paint department. Back in the 70s, and especially on pickup trucks, just, half-ton work type trucks, I don't think they put a whole lot of time and effort into getting every, body panel perfectly straight, the door gaps and the fender gaps all the same, and buffing the paint out and all that kind of stuff. I think they just kind of, squirted them one color, made sure everything was generally straight, and sent it on its way. But like I keep saying, this truck is in a whole lot better shape than that nowadays. So, who wants to hear it run? I want to hear it run. See if we can get this old Ford and start. Okay, so like I said, he's particular. If he sees this video and sees the smoke that it belched out when I revved it up, no joke, he will have a tune-up done. He'll have the carburetor rebuilt, whatever it takes to get rid of that little bit of black smoke. But so this is his 1977 Ford F-150 Ranger. I almost said custom, but it is a F-150 Ranger. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to keep more videos coming. I'm semi-retired now that I've closed down my shop I had in earlier videos, so I've got a lot more time to devote to making videos and editing and all the kind of stuff that goes along with it. So I'll be making more content. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit the like button. Comment on the video. That will help us grow as far as getting our videos seen by other viewers. The more comments and likes and things like that we can get, the more YouTube is going to show us to other people. So help me out and give me a like, give me a comment, even if it's just, great job or you stink or whatever it may be. Any comment will help. So I appreciate you watching very much. Thank you, and have a great day.